Right, welcome back, everybody. So let's get into our regulars now. And I think this is going to be a nice regular because I suppose it's dominated by all the fun and the Rugby World Cup and the questions. So here's the question we're asking you this morning.
All right, the Springboks defeated New Zealand 12-11 in the Rugby World Cup final on Saturday to win the Webb Ellis Cup for a record fourth time. And this, of course, a back-to-back win. So what do you make of the game and how did you celebrate the win? You know, I was saying to Leanne in the makeup room, yeah, no, it takes a while to recover these days, hey?
It really does.
It really does.
Honestly, it's not a joke. We're not exaggerating, it's real. But nonetheless, it's well worth it. And I got a feeling that this celebration is going to last until at least the end of this week. At least. I don't know what the president's going to tell us tonight.
I will take it for as long as it lasts. I must say, between this win and, of course, for me personally, the way I've seen South Africans just come together on social media around different things, whether it's one of those feel-good sites, pages, or just South Africans just, rallying around each other when they're being attacked on one of these social media sites. That, for me, has really just lifted my spirits. It really has. And it shows what we can be.
Yeah.
Because I think we've kind of lost our way, as it were, as a nation, because we so consumed, and not unduly so, but we're so consumed with everything that's going wrong, that this has been such a great uplifting moment for us.
It's been amazing. We'll talk more about it as well in trending topics, as you can imagine, because there is so much to get through. But we're dying to hear from you, how you're feeling, what you thought of it, and just everything. I mean, where were you when it happened, when we won? It's one of those conversations you're going to have for decades to come. Where were you when South Africa broke all the records, winning for the second time in a row, being the fourth country to have their names carved on that Webb Ellis trophy? So it really is a moment in history we're seeing. Those are all our contact details on X at Morning Live SABC, and of course the WhatsApp number. You know the drill.
078-459-1897. Feel free to sing us a song this morning. We're still in that moment, so bring the hiss. We good with that. So short, sharp, to the point. And guys, if you can't sing, okay, it's okay.
If you can't sing, don't sing. Just send us a voice message. It'll be okay. We're good with that as well. All right, so that is the question of the day. Let's get into our trending topics now, because, we're just going to carry on talking about it. The Rugby World Cup final. By the way, SK, where were you?
I was at home.
Yeah?
The children decided they wanted to braai.
Oh man, yes, you were telling me that they had invited all their mates.
I had already been invited elsewhere, and the kids were like,
They changed the
But I was glad we were. You could hear the noise erupt. I swear every household was watching the rugby, and when that final whistle blew, you could just hear every household going crazy. And then you heard the cars out in the street, people driving, hooting, going crazy. It was beautiful.
What a beautiful moment. It was just something extraordinary. So I had a little bit of a different story, because I was invited to a wedding. And of course it was the battle of the watching the World Cup and still celebrating people that you absolutely love. So there was a fine balancing act. But I'll tell you what, when the two came together and we won, and everybody just erupted, and you can just imagine how that party just went crazy. But no, it was beautiful.
Beautiful scenes all round, and these are going to live in our hearts and minds. I think after the 1995 win, this one, at least for me, stands out
as one of the. But it was. There was a sense of something different about this. That 95 feeling was coming back to all of us, because I just think because South Africans have been so low, we've been so down. There's been so much that we've had to handle so much negativity for such a long time that we all grasped onto this. I mean, look at that. Look at it. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. That was all of us. Except speaking for myself, not with that much rhythm. But I mean, it was just, we needed something, and we need something, South Africa, and hopefully we'll just grow on this momentum.
We certainly do. All right, so that's, of course, where we're going to park that one for the time being. But yeah, it will linger in the background as we move throughout the week. And of course, once that trophy tour starts, it will be Bokmania all over again.
All over again, so, to just catch a glimpse of our heroes. It's
indeed.
Beautiful. And it's nice to be able to see them. They're superheroes that are actually real, which is nice. Dr. Matthew. Ay, caramba, man. What
You remember
now?
Dr. Matthew? So this is the guy who has been faking it, pretending to be a medical doctor. He's even come up with some supplements that people had bought, etc., etc. This story has been trending for a while.
Yeah.
And then remember, all of these institutions came out distancing themselves from him, saying that he didn't go to Cambridge, he didn't go to Wits University, he didn't, the Health Professions Council said, we don't know who this guy is. So you would think that the guy would rest.
Yeah, he would just actually go away.
No, not Dr. Matthew Lani. So the Gauteng Department of Health then put out a statement saying that Helen Joseph Hospital security apprehends the bogus doctor, Matthew Lani. The Gauteng Department welcomes the capturing of bogus Dr. Matthew Lani by security personnel at Helen Joseph Hospital on Sunday night. That's yesterday. He was apprehended while entering the main entrance of the facility. Lani was caught just before 8 p.m., disguised in a hoodie and wearing a surgical mask with a stethoscope around his neck.
Yeah.
He had previously entered the same facility to curate a misleading content under the pretense that he was a qualified doctor. And immediately after being apprehended, Lani requested to go to the bathroom, only to attempt to escape by jumping through the bathroom window. When security realized that he was making a run for it, they called for reinforcement, and he was subsequently apprehended again, and the police were immediately called.
Just ridiculous.
Can you believe it?
No, I can't. And we were playing the video while you were speaking, so we actually saw the video of him being apprehended and denying that stethoscope was his and on the floor. And I mean, I suppose he needs to go in for perhaps proper evaluation to see what the problem
because
is.
this makes no sense.
No, absolutely. But this is a big story. So if you were sleeping, this is what happened while you were sleeping. Dr. Matthew has been apprehended. We're not sure where he is being held or anything like that at the moment, but certainly there's the video again of those were the security guards. So as SK said, he was apprehended by the security guards. He then tried to escape. Then the police were called in, and then he was arrested. So we await a little bit more on this story. But yeah, very, very, very disturbing to say the least.
Yep.
Load shedding. He's back, my old friend. Oh wow! I thought we'd wait until Monday. I thought because he wasn't around. Like, look, I'm calling it a he. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a she, it's a he, it's a they. I don't know what it is.
He sounds good.
It does sound like a he. But he came back yesterday afternoon. Like, I thought just maybe, they'd play us until Monday. And then Monday they'd kick us. But they kicked us yesterday. Why though? Like, why were we allowed lights during the rugby?
Yeah, so it wouldn't dampen the spirits.
Is it?
I wish I could say I was surprised, but I wasn't.
No, neither was I. I mean, when that alert came through, I actually laughed.
We've been waiting.
We've been waiting for you.
At least I've been waiting for this. Like, I was just patiently waiting. Okay, when is load shedding back? But I also thought it would at least be on Monday.
So, I mean, the jokes that were doing the rounds, of course, number one was where people were saying, please, Boka, don't come back. We love you so much, but don't come, because if you come back, the lights are going to go off. So, guys, whether they're there or here, the lights go off. And that is real, because did you see the lights in the stadium shut down?
They wanted to make us feel at home.
So someone was saying the president took load shedding to France, so the lights went off, and anyway, I don't know, guys. We're laughing at ourselves.
Yeah.
Previously we were crying at ourselves. Now we're laughing.
No. Listen. No load shedding is going to dampen my spirits.
Not at all.
You can even bump it up to stage 6 at this stage. I don't care. I am not letting you mess with my mojo load shedding. Not now.
Don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. All right. And then the last one is public holiday or no public holiday? Because there's no public holiday.
There's no public holiday.
Please.
But the president's addressing us.
Yeah, but what's he going to
tonight.
talk about?
You see, this is what I'm also wondering about, because if he wants to tell us there's no public holiday, send a statement.
Yes.
If he wants to tell us there's a public holiday, you should have told us this yesterday, yeah?
So when did he say this? Sorry, I sort of was trying to find, when did he claim that if we won, it'd be a public holiday?
I must admit, I completely missed that.
one.
I was not listening to that because
No.
I didn't expect anything like that to come to pass.
No, neither did I, and especially not on today. More than anything, with the matric exams starting today, I don't know if that was a great idea. And, you know, perhaps it was said in passing as a comment, but you cannot say things like that.
No, you can't.
Because you can't promise us a gift and then take it away. It's not allowed.
Do you think, can we have a quick look at the matric
Schedule for tomorrow.
So let's see which day they're not writing.
Yeah, and then maybe that'll be our public holiday.
Maybe that's the day that we'll get.
Or tomorrow when the books arrive home. But I mean, we're all guessing here. No, is this a guessing game? Don't quote us at all. We know nothing.
Or maybe we'll get half a day. I don't know.
Yeah, a half day. Okay. All right. Anyway, those are your trending topics, everybody. So that's, as we told you, the fun will continue here on the program until it runs out. And it isn't running out anytime soon from this excitement.
Indeed.